to the channel where you shape yourself to become the best version of yourself and in this playlist to become great in your grammar and the 8 parts of the speech. Here we are in the 4th video and also the 4th part of the speech, which is adjectives. If you haven't watched noun, pronoun and verbs, do watch it to get a better understanding of all the parts of the speech, which I have shared to you in the playlist. Okay, now first of all, you have to tell me whether you have any information of this word adjectives. Well, do you have any other information about adjectives? Oh wow, amazing if you know. But if you do not know, you have to watch it. Please give a roaring applause. And to know what are the adjectives, you need to first of all know the agenda of today's video. So let's see the contents and the agenda today. First of all, I'm going to introduce you to adjectives and the learning objectives. I'll tell you the learning objectives, which means the result. Okay, the result, which means whatever you're going to learn. Okay, you're going to learn it, and then what result you will get, what you will be able to do at the end of this video, that I'm going to tell you. So do watch the video till end if you want to get these amazing results. Next, I'm going to give you some examples to get a better understanding and clarity of adjectives. Then we're going to have a FF, which means fun fact, and then an icebreaker to warm you up for the video to begin with an extra work, extra knowledge of the food that will help your brain to get strong. Okay, like splendid food for your brain that you will get in the video. So you will get it after icebreaker, types of adjectives. You're gonna learn that. So after that icebreaker, you're going to learn the types as I told you, and then we're going to have a motivational quote to help you recognize your efforts and that you have to continue and not give up to learn English, because English is a language, and if you learn it, you can use it globally, because most of the people who learn English it's a great impact. It's a great beautiful thing. Okay, because people nowadays, every country, in every place, in English is used because it's one of the top language, and mostly everyone knows it. And also it's the official language of India. Hindi and English is the official language of India, and English should be learned by everybody because it can give you great opportunities. So I will tell you the motivational quote. I'll help you recognize your efforts in this. Then we're gonna have exercise to see how much you have understood about adjectives, and then we're gonna have summary. We're gonna end this video with a great thing. Let's learn the first thing. What is the result? So first of all, you'll be able to know what are adjectives, what are the types of adjectives. Then you'll be able to point out any adjective. So if there's a sentence given to you and you have to point out, you'll be able to point it easily in a second or so. Then you'll be able to select appropriate words to convey your sentence. Okay, so are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Oh my, amazing, very good. So it's amazing that you are ready. Let's begin with the introduction of an adjective. So an adjective is a part of a speech that can be used to describe, or it's used to provide information about the noun or the pronoun or the person. So it is like adjectives are found after the verb. Okay, always remember, adjectives are found after the verb, like verb will be there after the verb or before the noun, or before the noun. Please write it down if you want to uh, improve your adjectives part and be good in your exercise, so you can like check on it, and then you'll be able to answer the questions. So to answer the question, you need a little bit of remembering, and writing helps you in that, so please write it. Okay, next let's see the example. In the second one, I want you to tell me what it is, and in the first one I'll tell you, so that you get a better clarity. So what are they doing? If you see that, what are they doing, you'll see that they're dancing beautifully. Here, if you see, what is the verb here? If you want to know what is verb, please check out my third part of the speech, third video of the 8th part of the speech. And what are they doing? They're dancing beautifully. And here, dancing is the verb, and as I told, it comes after the verb. What does come? What comes? Adjective comes after the verb. So here, dancing is the verb, an adjective will come after that. Next one, I put this in the middle because I want you to circle it by writing in your book, your copy, what will be the correct answer. How many kids are there? Let's count. Yeah, easy. 1, 2. But what is the adjective here? 1, 2, 3. Yes. What is the noun here? See, there's no verb. If there was a verb, we would say that it comes before a verb, so that's why it's an adjective. But remember that there is also a noun. So it will come before a noun, and the kids are the noun. So here, 2 will be the adjective because it comes before the noun. Remember this trick. Let's learn about Shakespeare. Do you know Shakespeare? This person? Tell me, do you know Shakespeare? Yes, I think you will learn it in your book, maybe. Let's see. So first of all, let's learn. We need to relate it to adjectives, right? But did you know that Shakespeare was the person who invented a lot of adjectives? Did you know that? Now, whatever Shakespeare invented, whatever words, whatever adjectives that Shakespeare invented, we use it now. We use it today. We use it now. And he turned some nouns into adjectives. Can you turn nouns into adjectives? Take any noun you want and change into adjectives. If you can do that, I congratulate you. And if you can do it, then please do it on Instagram. Write a text, write #Shapealien, and then you can put your answer over there. If there's any noun and then you can turn into adjectives, please put there. And so I'll see you. Wow, it's so creative. Let's see. Some of the words might have been used, like already. Like they might have been used already. But the first person that actually wrote down this was Shakespeare. Some examples that we now use is brave, heavy, and honest. So let's do the warm-up, because the warm-up is necessary for you to enjoy this video, because you know, when fun and passion is combined together, it makes such a recipe that you will never be able to forget. Okay, so remember that. So let's do the fun part over here. So here I'll be giving you 60 seconds, and then you have to answer them quickly, and then if you want more time, you have to pause them. And guys, I will answer here. From here I can answer any two questions, okay? But the other questions I'll be telling you in my Instagram live video, which I'll be posting at 27 April. And in that video I'll be using some idioms to help you learn some idioms and phrases, and I'll be answering these questions using these idioms, okay? But in this video, to help you, I'll be giving two questions answer, okay? So let's begin in 1, 2, 3. Do you have an imaginary friend? Imaginary friend. I think I have an imaginary friend. Yes, because yeah, it was like a teddy, okay, and I love that teddy, and it's a kind of my imaginary friend. I always imagine it as my friend, and I like make that teddy sleep, and then make my teddy eat, like just acting, but not really. So it's nice. I love that teddy. That's my imaginary friend. Are you a Harry Potter fan? I haven't watched Harry Potter, just like first part of the movie, so I'm not really a fan. But yes, I'll be after watching all these parts because I'm a real movie lover. So yeah, the time is finishing. Did you do that? Did you do that? Tell me. Did you do that? Yes, these were amazing. Now, if you want more time, please pause the video and answer them, okay? Let's move on. Let's move on to the types of adjectives. As I told you, this is the main part, okay? So you have to pay extra attention to it. Don't miss it out. Don't miss it. So there are some types of adjectives, and the first one that is included in the type of adjective is possessive adjective. So what is a possessive adjective? A possessive adjective is an adjective that is modifying a noun. Okay, it's modifying a noun of the ownership or the possession of it. For example, in the sentence, see the sentence: Andrew lost his keys. Andrew lost his keys. Here, what is the adjective here? So if you see, keys is the noun, and I told you that before the noun, yes, adjective will be there. So here, what is the adjective? Tell me. It's his. That is what is indicating that the keys belongs to Andrew. Okay. So the most commonly used possessive adjective that you really need to remember, not really, but you have to use it. So you need to like remember a few of them and tell me if you like, if you which adjective do you use most. I don't think there's like any adjective that you use most, but if you do, then please tell me. So the most commonly used possessive adjectives are my, your, his, her, its, our, their, whose, whom. In order, these adjectives correspond to pronouns also: I, you, he, she, it, we, they, and who. So now let's move on to the second type of adjective is interrogative. An interrogative, also known as interrogative determiner, you can also say interrogative determiner, but I call it interrogative adjective. So it's an adjective that modifies a noun by asking a question. So any question that you're asking, it is like modifying the noun, right? That's why it's modifying a noun. Like whose cloth is that? So if you see cloth here, or whose pen is that? Pen here will be the noun before that adjective is coming, and if you know that before a noun, it will be an adjective. So if you see, then it is a clear meaning that it's an adjective, interrogative adjective. Next is the demonstrative adjective. If you see that the name suggests, a demonstrative adjective is an adjective that is used to describe the possession of something. So if you see, the gift has it has a possession, right? So any possession that you know, then that is called the demonstrative adjective. So the hospital was where I was born. Okay, here you have to identify the verb or the noun, and then you have to check before it. So in these sentences, please read it once, okay, and then you tell me which one is the noun or which one is the verb, because in few sentences there will be noun and few sentences there will be verb, and you have to go before and after it based on the part of the speech, noun or verb. So let me just check on the first sentence and you have to do the other ones. The hospital was where I was born. Can you tell me which one is the noun? Hospital. Yes, this will be the demonstrative. This DHIS will be the demonstrative adjective. Like this, there are few more sentences and you have to do them. Pause the video. Pause it, and then you do it. Because I'll do the next one now. Okay. Next is the compound one. Compound. So you know what is compound noun, right? Because I told you in the noun one, if you want to know and have a better quality of it, then please go to the part of the speech, the first part of the speech now again, and then you check on that with the type of the speech. A compound adjective is a combination of two or more words which can perform the role of an adjective in a sentence. A compound adjective is formed by adding a noun, right? Yes, it's performed by adding a noun. So let's see one example. Brand new. If you see brand is a noun, and new here is the adjective. So if you see, brand new will be the compound, and here noun plus adjective is there. So adjective is still having a role in that, and that's why it's called a compound adjective. Now let's make a sentence. Joshua came to college today in his brand new Audi car. Even you can make a sentence by seeing. You can see a few examples in the internet. Find out the compound adjectives and then make a sentence and tell me. Amazing. You are amazing. Next, we're gonna have a proper adjective. It's the same one, okay? It's same. It's just same, okay? It's like same, wholly, completely same. Nothing so different. It's the common adjective. They are also called common adjectives, and they like describe people, places, things, like basically a noun. So whatever noun will be there before that, the adjective will be there. You know that, and that is what is called proper adjective. Like tall man, big dog, noisy baby, large garden, empty room, beautiful watch, or beautiful car, red car, hot weather, expensive watch. So all this is there, and you need to like just think of a quick sentence, a quick adjective to describe this. This is a map. So what can you describe? Informative map. It's an informative map. Or how about this pen box? Pen stand, maybe pen stand. We can say that it's a felt, maybe felt. Yes, you can use felt because you can see that this is a filled one, or you can say decorative. So these are the ones you can use to describe. Next is the numeral adjective. You can understand it by the word numeral means quantitative. These are also called adjectives of number, and this tells about the number of them. Okay, like 1, 2, 5, 10, first, second, third, 10th, 12th, last, all, some, few, each, many, no, several. These are the common examples of numeral adjectives. So now let's move on to the motivational. Please guys, see, you really work hard, and I know sometimes you fail, sometimes you are making mistakes, but the greatest glory is living lies, not never falling, but in rising every time you fall. But every time that you fall, every time that you make a mistake, it's not gonna like it's not the greatest glory that you're never falling, but whenever we are falling, because every successful person in his or her journey has to fall, has to make mistakes, and without it they cannot be successful. Because every time person who is successful in his journey or her journey will of course fall, and thus if he rises that time, that is the person who will really be successful all the life. Remember that. So never give up. Whenever you're doing something, start it and stop it. That's not the thing you do just because it's hard. Everything will be hard, and doesn't mean that you will have nothing in your life. So always remember that. Now let's move on to the exercise. I want you to identify the adjectives in the sentences. Here 10 sentences are there. I'll give you 1 minute, and if you want more time, just pause the video as I said in the icebreaker. And here you have to tell me the things, the adjectives, and then we're going to discuss the answer after a minute. If you want more time, stop the video. Pause the video. Stop the video. Pause the video. Okay, the timer starts in 1, 2, 3. Guys, always remember, before the noun, after the verb. Always remember that. The water is coming down. The water is coming down. The water is coming down. Come, do it fast. If you have paused, that is fine. The duck has come. It's reaching the way. Oh wow. Just like that, you also pass the duck. Pass the hard road. The water is dropping down. It's less than half. 20 seconds now. Let's pass, guys. Three, 2, 1, go. See, guys, the 1 minute has passed, and I now want you to tell the adjectives properly, right? If you have told it, then welcome. It's amazing. You're rising now, just like the bubbles. They come up, and you are also going to fly high. So get ready to be successful in English. And if you have any mistake, just go back to watch the video once again, the problem you have, and then just watch it again, and then just answer these questions back. You'll answer it properly. I know that. Let's see the answers. So I'm not going to write answers. I'll just discuss it with you. Okay? Sarah has a beautiful cat. Sarah has a beautiful cat. First of all, you observe the noun. Here, there's no verb, so you'll not observe the verb. But if you see that cat is a noun, as it's an animal, before that, something has to come, then only it can be an adjective. And so, it's a beautiful. It's beautiful. It's not beautiful, it's beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L is the one that is going to take you up high. Did you check it? Did you tell correctly? Tell me in my Instagram comment section. If you did it correct, thumbs up for you. Very good. Amazing. But if you have not, then go back again and watch it again, because I know you have done great. Now, next one, we live in a big city. What is the noun? City. Before that, big. Big is the adjective. Robert likes German cars. Cars, noun. German, adjective. Nancy has a lot of expensive clothes. Clothes, noun. Expensive, adjective. Shoes, noun. Black, adjective. Guy, noun. Funny, adjective. Daughter, noun. Young, adjective. Hair, noun. No, long, adjective. Book, noun. Interesting, adjective. Movie, noun. Silly, adjective. Understood? So remember, noun before noun, adjective. Verb after that, adjective. Okay? So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you like the video. Please subscribe and like this video if you liked it, and thank you so much for watching this video in Shibeli. Thank you. Bye.